Remember the strip diagram from before. The sale price is equal to the regular price less the discount. A wagon is on sale for 20% off the regular price. The regular price of the wagon is $60. What is the amount of savings? Use a proportion to solve percent problems. Percent over 100 is equal to part over whole. So 20 over 100 is equal to x over 60. We do not know the part or amount of savings, so we use x. To solve for x, determine the scale factor used to generate 60 from 100. To do so, divide 60 into 100. The scale factor is 6/10. Next, apply this scale factor to the numerators in the proportion. 20 times 6/10 is equal to 12, so we know that x is equal to 12. Interpreting this within the context of our problem tells us that the amount of savings is $12. We can also represent these numbers on the strip diagram or percent bar. Beginning on the right, we can label the top of the strip diagram 0% and the bottom $0. The discount was $12 or 20% of the regular price, and 100% of the regular price was $60. We can also use a strip diagram or percent bar to represent situations involving money that is earned. In this case, total earnings is equal to salary plus commission. Last week, Mr. Charles earned $875 in total earnings, including $175 in commission. What percent of his total earnings was his commission? Try this problem in your math journal with a partner. Pause the video while you do so, then resume the video to check your solution. You can use a proportion to solve percent problems. So percent over 100 is equal to part over whole. That tells us x over 100 is equal to $175 over $875. We do not know the percent, so we use x to represent the unknown. To solve for x, we can use equal cross products to set up and solve an equation. Cross multiply for 875 times x and 100 times 175. 875x is equal to 17,500. Divide both sides of this equation by 875 to isolate x. That tells us that x is equal to 20, and that his commission was 20% of his total earnings. We can also represent these numbers on the strip diagram. Beginning on the right, we can label the top of the strip diagram 0% and the bottom $0. The commission was $175 or 20% of Mr. Charles's total earnings. And 100% of Mr. Charles's total earnings was $875. You can also use percents and proportions to solve problems involving sales tax. Julie and her sister ate lunch at a local restaurant. The cost of the meal was $16. In addition, they paid 8 25/100% tax. What was the amount of tax paid for the lunch? Try this problem in your math journal with a partner. Pause the video while you do so, then resume the video to see a solution. You can use a proportion to solve percent problems. Percent over 100 is equal to part over whole. So 8 25/100 over 100 is equal to x over 16. We do not know the part, so we use x to represent the unknown. To solve for x, cross-multiply for 8 25/100 times 16 and 100 times x. 132 is equal to 100x. Divide both sides of the equation by 100 to isolate x. So 1 32/100 is equal to x, and the amount of tax paid for the lunch was $1.32. Let's summarize what we've seen with a journal entry. What strategies can you use to solve a word problem involving percents? How does your journal entry compare to the sample journal entry?